bring together what is going to be a world-class enterprise application capability together with Arya.ai's mature and very, very strong enterprise AI offerings specifically targeted to banks and insurers. So that is essentially what the aim is, as all of us have seen over the last couple of years, right? I think we are going through probably one of the most fundamental platform shifts when it comes to at least the technology space, probably not since the sort of time of internet
Ashish,
and all that.
Ashish, I can see that in the entire ecosystem, when we speak to largest financial institutions in the banking side, insurance, and many others, there is a very clear focus on very speedy adoption of AI in their processes, be it dispensing their service or within, their own processes internally. I want to understand, where does this acquisition fit in your application? Where is the biggest demand? If you can specifically tell us what kind of clients will be utilizing this application for.
Yeah. So look, I think one side and where you see a lot of hype, of course, is the Gen AI. There's a lot of investment, obviously, going on into foundation models, into large language models, etc., which is one side of what is happening. But what we have seen over time is, as we go through this hype cycle, we see the movement happening to the actual workflows where enterprises use applications like from Aurionpro and for other places in terms of orchestrating their actual business processes. Right? That's where most of the value creation happens for the enterprises. Hence, most of the value capture happens for software vendors like us. Right. So the idea is to essentially bring together AI capabilities to every point of the workflow, right? So if you look at a typical enterprise application, for example, you've got some sort of a front end, then you've got a workflow where a lot of decisions get made by the business. Can we really bring together at every decision point on the workflow what is an appropriate model for the enterprise, whether it's a fully autonomous agent, whether it's a predictive model, whether it's a mix of rule-based and ML framework that sort of catches up over time, right? So essentially, the idea is to really beyond just the Gen AI side of offerings, which is obviously useful to some extent, and actually move to the mission critical orchestration of the workflows where actual work gets done. For example, lending, for example, in the insurance space, and be able to really offer most of that in a consumption sort of API-led model, right? So that's essentially what we are doing.
That makes sense, but I just wanted to come to the financials a bit as well, Ashish, because I was going through your presentation. While the revenue CAGR has been impressive between 25 to 30%, margins have been just around that 22% band. Talk to me about the future there, both in terms of margin as well as growth rate.
Yeah, so we've said this on the channel before as well. I think, what we've said is the economics improves over time as the products scale. But the size of opportunities in front of us, Anisha, is so large that we are also sinking in a lot of money into R&D in terms of creating new products. So what we'll try and do as we go over the next 2-3 years, at least that's what we said earlier as well, is that we'll try to keep earnings EBITDA at between 20 and 22%, and as the economics improves, pour the excess back into R&D. So come out with more newer offerings for banks, insurers, for the wide spectrum for customers, right? So in terms of growth, we've been at between 30-35%. That's what we've been tracking on this while, and EBITDA between 20 and 22. And that sort of translates to between 15 and 16 on the PAT. So those are the broad numbers.
Wanted to understand, I think you had received an in-principle approval to set up the payments aggregator business as well. What's been the update there?
Yeah, so I think we got the in-principle approval. As you said, we're working through all the operational requirements in terms of what is needed from the regulator, and I think we will be making progress on it. We will get the decision from the regulators as and when they decide to do something about it. The goal is to fit the capability into our wider capability around transit payments and B2B payments. We have the solution stack already in play. We are a fairly prominent player when it comes to transit payments as well as B2B payments. So we're waiting for the regulator to communicate to us the decision, but we keep making progress on the operational side of things.
And if you're a brand that's looking to scale your business, we've got good news for you. The Times Network has launched Brand Surge. It's an initiative to empower startups to surge ahead and scale ahead with innovative advertising solutions. Take a look.
Attention startups. Reach 25 crore people well within your budget. Advertise on 10 TV channels in one shot. No TVC required. Brand starter pack starting from just 1 lakh rupees. Brand Surge, the special marketing starter pack for startup brands. For more details, visit our website brandsurge.co.in or write to us at brandsurge@timesgroup.com. Times Network, now or nothing.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll wrap it up on this leg of Startup Central. Do remember to stay connected on suc@etnow.tv or on our Twitter handle.